Welcome back to part 3, 1980 Topps football box opening, part 3. We had a pretty slow start with the first 9 packs, and then we just had a great run in part 2. If you missed part 2, I highly recommend going back, checking it out. We pulled some great cards. We had some technical difficulties. The dogs were barking like crazy. We pulled the single best card from this set. And then I called an audible. We ran out of packs. Our last pack was horrible. I reached in, grabbed a random pack, and boom, we ended the video with one of the top 25 cards in the set, at least based on the price guide. And I was trying to find the card. I don't see it. But anyways, it is a Dan Fouts. It's a dual quarterback card. I'll find it. And now we are on stack number 3, which should be only 8 packs. And then that leaves us with 9 packs for our final part 4 video. We'll slide that out to the side. 2 packs, 2 packs, 2 packs, 2 makes 8. We still have a large number of cards we have yet to pull. And I'm talking about like Walter Payton, Terry Bradshaw, just a bunch of cards. My mind's all over the place today. We're starting off with a bang. We're starting off with Brownstown right out of the gate. Mike Pruitt. Check it out. I think this will be our second Mike Pruitt pull so far. This unfortunately is the wax card, as you can see the melting and all that goodness right there. Following up with a Brad Van Pelt. Good old Isaac Curtis. Dwight White, that's a good hit. That is one of the top 25 cards in the set. I don't know anything about Dwight White, I just recall the name. So that's a good hit. Drew, I saw the All-Pro. I thought it was Walter Payton, but we can do just as good with the Wizard of Oz, Brownstown. Look at that, Ozzie Newsome. It's a great card right there. I'm pumped today. I feel like we're going to be pulling multiple Phil Simms, multiple Walter Paytons. It's just going to be just hit after hit. There's Terry Jackson, Pete Johnson. There he is. Did I call it or did I not call it? Terry Bradshaw. That card looks nice, ladies and gentlemen. The centering is pretty good. We will just slowly place that down right over there. We have John Dutton, Billy Thompson, and Ron Saul is the gum card. Woo! What a pack. Mike Pruitt, Ozzie Newsome, Terry Bradshaw. To start us off, pack number 1. Leia's excited. She loves Brownstown. I see a bear. Luckily, the wax card is not Walter Payton. However, one thing I've noticed with these packs, BB's getting excited, is that the top card usually, whatever team it is, that team has another card in the deck. I don't know, I could be wrong, but let's hope for Walter coming up here. So the wax card is Bob something, can't pronounce it. We got Bill. We got Don Bass, or Bass. Jeff Van Note. Good old Scotty Durking. Larry McCarron from the Packers. Doug Nettles from the Colts. Good old Joseph Fields. Robbie. Gary Danielson. Aaron Kyle from the Cowboys. And David Hill, tight end, Detroit Lions, gum card. And I am finding out that the gum cards aren't really impacted. We did pull a Mean Joe Green, which was a gum card. I was able to wipe off all of the sugar or whatever it was. So even though it's a gum card, it's not really impacted. Pack number 3. In video number 3. I mean, we already pulled a Terry Bradshaw, Ozzie Newsome. Let's keep it going. We got good old Jerry Eckwood, wax card. Good old Marky Mosley. JoJo Ferguson. I saw the Bears. Doug Plank, safety. Sidney Thornton, running back, Steelers. That's a nice looking card. Larry Gordon, Dolphins. Oh, look at that. All-Pro Daniel Fouts. That is a nice card right there. Danny is what they used to call him. Oh, I got excited. I should know the Walter card. He's actually facing the opposite direction, but I still got excited when I saw the colors. Good old Brian. Sammy Hunt. Benny Malone. Conrad Dobler. That's a sweet name. And our gum card is Steven Nelson. So we got ourselves a nice Dan Fouts. We are on to pack number 4. This box has been fantastic. And we still have a lot of packs to go. Our wax card is Rob Light from the Broncos. Good old Stevie Wilson. That's a nice card. Raiders wide receiver Cliff Branch. That's a nice looking card right there. I don't know what his rookie would be. Whoa. Looks like 1971 would be his rookie year, or 72. Wow, he played a long time. I remember him playing. Jack Tatum, back-to-back Raiders cards. Good old Stewie Voigt. Jeff West. See, now we're getting back-to-back. We had back-to-back Raiders, Vikings, Chargers. We had back-to-back Chargers, not Vikings. Henry Marshall from the Chiefs. Good old Charlie Johnson from the Eagles. Jan something. I don't know what that says. Ron Jaworski. Is that the Rob Jaworski from ESPN? And Ernest Gray is our gum card. So not that great of a pack. We did get a Cliff Branch. Can't forget the Dwight White that we've already pulled. The Terry Bradshaw, Ozzie Newsome. We got a Bill on the top of this pack, good old Louis Picone, wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills. Good old Terrence. Billy Bri is what they used to call this guy, Billy Bryan. I don't know. Wendell Tyler. Ricky Thompson. Richard Osborne. I'm having trouble reading the card and then looking at the next card because I'm so excited. I want to pull some. We got Paul Krause. We got Wayne Morris. I had to take a break. I had to get Leia to stop barking. Good old Jarrence Butler. Russ Washington, All-Pro Chargers. Barty Smith from the Packers. That's a sweet helmet. And then Greg Buttle from the Jets, All-Pro gum card. So we've had a couple duds in a row. Let's hope things pick up. We might have to call another audible depending on how this video ends. I mean, part 2, it's going to be hard to eclipse that with all those amazing hits we got in part 2. Dan Neal is our wax card. Good old Tommy Tom Banks. Rick Kane. Raphael something. Brownstown Dick Ambrose. Nat Moore from the Dolphins. We have a dual card. That's a sweet one. Joe Washington from the Colts. And on the right, Ahmad Rashad from the Vikings. I don't know if that is coming into focus for everybody. But that's a nice card. We got Ken Clark from the Rams. Wide receiver Billy Brooks. This is our second dual card from the pack. We got Bobby Grupp from the Chiefs and Dave Jennings from the Giants. Closing out with Tim Mazzetti and All-Pro Ed White. Gum card. 2 packs left. BB and Leia do not want me to film, apparently, right now. We are starting off with a sweet card. Too bad it's the wax card. We got Chuck Muncie from the Saints. It is destroyed with wax, unfortunately. Glenn Anderson. Glenn Edwards from the Chargers. Good old Mikey Barber. Another Bob Griese. Look at that. That's a big time hit right there. This is our second Bob Griese of the box. Just sweet card. Let that soak in. Dolphins quarterback Bob Griese and a Steve DeBerg and following it up. Not too shabby. And then we get a punter. Lots of kickers and punters in these packs. Nolan Cromwell. Wesley Walker from the Jets. Bruce Harper. Kicker Ray something. Johnny. Safety Eagles, and wide receiver Charlie Smith is our gum card. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 1 pack left in this video. We have pulled some pretty good hits. I don't usually do this, but let's kind of recap some of the cards I set to the side before we hit this last pack. And you just saw us pull a Steve DeBerg and this fantastic Bob Griese. We have Ahmad Rashad with Joe Washington card. Cliff Branch. All-Pro Daniel Fouts. Sidney Thornton, running back from the Steelers. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Terry Bradshaw. The Wizard of Oz, and Dwight White. We also pulled like a Ron Jaworski. There's a couple other ones. Chuck Muncie. But here we are, final pack. It's good to see that Walter Payton is not the wax card. Phil Simms is not the wax card. How about we end the video with a pack with Walter Payton, Phil Simms, and Franco Harris. So our wax card is Glenn Dougherty. Running back Kevin Long. Running back Tony Reed. Are we going to continue with the running backs? Tight end Keith. Good old Keithy boy. I'm hoping the camera focuses. I think it's trying to focus on my... There we go. Wide receiver Reggie Rucker, Brownstown in the house. Look at that card. That is sweet. We got Giants quarterback Randy Dean on the clipboard. That's a nice hit right there. Player then coach from the Raiders, Art Shell. Quarterback Tommy Kramer. That's not a bad hit right there. Another Brownstown, Cleo Miller. Wilbert Montgomery, Bernard Jackson, and our gum card is Billy Johnson from the Oilers. So the question is, do I call an audible, grab a pack? What does that do for us? That does for us the possibility that we end video 4 with a dud. But who cares? The time is now. Like John Cena says, let's jump in, let's grab a pack. How about we grab the top pack? I never grab the top pack. We got to end it with just an amazing hit. That'll leave us 8 packs to go in our final video. Our wax card is Craig Morton of the Denver Broncos. Let me get these wax packs out of the way. Gum galore. And here we go. 12 cards to end the video. Our wax card is Craig Morton. Center Steve Wilson. There goes some wax packs. Cornerback Monty Jackson. Davey Dalby, center for the Raiders. Greg Coleman, punter. Jeffrey West, punter. How many kickers and punters does this set have? Back-to-back Chargers, Woodrow Lowe. We got a dual card coming up. Ryan something and Lamar Parrish. Oilers, Redskins, interception leaders. Pretty sweet card. Terry Bradshaw, middle linebacker. All right, we will take it. Record breaker Daniel Fouts, 1979. If it's focusing for you, I don't know. It doesn't look like it is. And we have a Saints team leaders card, Chuck Muncie, Wes Chandler. And we end with Oliver Davis, Brownstown, cornerback, gum card. So we don't end on a huge note. This Chuck Muncie card is pretty sweet though. But we had some good hits in there in those packs. I hope you go back and check out part 2 and just see all the fantastic cards that I was able to pull from that. And we will be back for the final video of this 1980 Topps box opening. I did want to show off this card, which I kind of missed, I think, in the first video. Ken Stabler. This is when he was with the Oilers. He was more notably known for being the Raiders quarterback for all those years since 1970 to 1980. But I kind of just passed right by that card and found it as I went back through the cards. And just to kind of look at some of the top loaders, we have 2 Carl Ellers so far, 2 Steve Largents, 2 Tony Dorsetts. We got this Bob Griese, and we pulled another one this evening. Charlie Joyner, Rocky Blair, Danny White, quarterback, Cowboys, James Lofton, Dan Fouts, and Roger Staubach. That's an amazing hit. Couple Otis Andersons, Archie Griffin, Paul Kaufman, Greg Pruitt, Franco Harris with John Stallworth and Jack Lambert, Brian Sipe, and of course Mean Joe Green. And that will do it. Part 3 in the books. 8 packs remain.